So it was lunchtime and I had some time left, so I decided to do a Lyft ride. I turned on the app and pretty much instantly got a rider. I picked her up, and you never know whether or not someone's going to want to talk, but this particular lady was very pleasant. She was laughing, and that's surprising because it turns out the reason she was getting a ride was so that she could go buy a car because her previous car had been stolen. Just, it's crazy things happen, and I feel like, oh, maybe my life is a little complicated, and then there's someone else having their car stolen. So anyway, she was in good spirits, and we had like a 15-20 minute ride. It was quite a distance. And she was telling me about how she used to do Shipt for extra money, and she would take her young daughter with her, and that was really cool. And she asked me how many kids I had, and I told her that, I have 7 kids, and we adopted 3. And we kind of got into this discussion about foster care, and it turned out that her sister currently has her brother's children because they had ended up on drugs. And anyway, there's 5 of these kids. And so we were talking about adoption and different things like this. And it really reminded me how crazy this stuff is, because she remembers her brother as something other than what he is now. And when you have these people that are on drugs, and maybe they're experiencing life problems, at first they try to get the kids back, but the drugs and just their general psychological issues are preventing them from doing that. And so at some point they give up, and now you've got these 5 kids, and they're probably going to get split up. And I could tell with the desperation in this lady's voice that she really wants to not have them get split up. She wants to I don't know if she wants to adopt them herself, or if she wants her sister to adopt them, but she's thinking about it. It's on her mind. And so it's such an interesting discussion, because there have been times with my kids where they're angry, or they're having problems with something, and you have to remind them that you understand that that's not them. Like, they don't see themselves as like some angry kid. That's just in the moment thing. And I think there's a lot to learn from that. And I think about these 5 kids, and the sad reality is there's a very good chance that the parents are going to fall through, and maybe the family will be able to adopt some of those children, but then some of the other kids will be just completely separated. And I guess the question is, like, besides it being sad, like, why should you care? Well, these are the people in the future that just end up on the streets, or maybe people are involved in crime, and it's because they didn't get a solid upbringing. And sometimes, like, foster care can be almost as damaging as the environment you're taking the kid from, because I'm not blaming the people taking the kids, because that's really not what I'm saying. I'm saying that, like, taking kids from their parents, even when there's like traumatic things happening, is also traumatic in itself. So I really feel for these kids, and honestly, I really like feel bad for that passenger. It must be so tough. I mean, she had a car stolen. She's obviously in good spirits, and I feel like sometimes when you meet someone that's like going through that much crap and they're in good spirits, you almost think like, okay, you've already been broken. Like this is all tumbled down, and now all you can do is just laugh because you realize you have almost no control in like a sea of decisions that other people are making. Anyway, interesting discussion, but I just wanted to put that out there because it was on my mind. Anyway, it's another day of pretending to be an adult, and yesterday went well, right? Because I managed to actually cross off Michelle's car tire, and so now I actually have space for a new project. And so let's take a look at the to-do list, and here it is. And honestly, it's late in the day. It's 3:10. I wasn't feeling very good. I kind of signed off from work early and went and laid down for a little bit. I gotta go pick up Kaylee soon. But I should decide now if I want to do anything. Now, Tuesday, per the dinner board, is Applebee's Day. So I'm going to spend some time this evening doing that. I am going to drive for Lyft this evening, probably, unless I feel crappy, because they have the bonus. So I'm not going to have a crazy amount of time. And, it's Tuesday. I'm going to have to work tomorrow. So here, I've got 4 things on here. Fixing the white truck, installing that window glass, working on the hallway, that's like mudding, and then burning up trees in the backyard. And realistically, I'm probably not going to get to the white truck. The window glass is still a weekend thing, although I didn't get to it last weekend. Burning up trees in the backyard, like if I start a fire, I've got to stay out there. So I don't know that I'm going to do that. I think working on the hallway is probably the only thing I can reasonably do today. And I had intended to do some of that yesterday. I just kind of run out of steam. And so I guess I'm going to throw that on there. Because I don't know. Is there any logic to it? Yeah, I guess I just went through the logic. I feel like I'm going crazy. And so I also have to choose another project. And I've been thinking about this too, about projects and tasks. And I feel like I'm missing like a middle part of that, maybe objectives. But I'm going to think about that more and talk about that more in the future. But I need something else here. And I think the problem here, right, is, okay, fixing Michelle's car tire, which is the one I recently crossed off, was kind of small, but kind of not that small. I almost need like a mix. Like fixing the white truck is a pretty big project, installing the window glass. I need something small here that doesn't feel overwhelming. Does that make sense? Like I need like a hill of projects, like one that's really hard, like 3 that are like medium, and 1 that's really easy, so that even when everything sucks, I can still make progress. So when I look over here, things I should do soon, right? And I know you guys probably can't see too well, but there's also over here on the 4th category is things I would like to do. The things I should do soon are basically the next things that I have to do. I think that canceling Greenlight would be a good one to do, because it costs $5 a month. We don't use it. And Greenlight is like a debit card service for kids. So I should endeavor to do that. And I'm just going to put it right here, cancel Greenlight. So the task is exactly the same as the project. The thing is that I don't know if I can go into the app and cancel Greenlight, or if I have to call them, or if I have to like go to their office and give them like 3 drops of blood. Like I don't know what their process is going to be. I can almost guarantee you that the process isn't going to be as simple as pressing a button, because they're assholes, right? Every single time you want to cancel something, it's like a gym membership. They're like, well, you can't actually cancel yet because we own you. Anyway, I'm going to try and do that today. We'll see how it goes. And this is probably going to be a pretty short video, but maybe it won't be. I don't know. I never know how long these things are going to end up. But thanks for listening to me rant, and let's go pretend to be adults, I guess. All right, so let's try and cancel Greenlight. Let's see what we can do. So I'm going to go to the Greenlight app. This is on my phone. Activate your card. No, I'm good there. Oh, look at that. Get $150. What do I have to do? Oh, invite friends. God, I hate it when apps ask me to invite friends. It's so frustrating. I actually had asked Greenlight if I could, basically be an affiliate, because I have a video that's very popular about Greenlight. And they were like, no. So screw you guys. Okay, Steve Cotterson dad. So I pressed the little gear icon. Account. Well, see what I mean? They never make stuff easy. Help center. What do you guys think? Is this gonna work? How can we help? Let me tell you. Let's try my account. How does Greenlight collect monthly fee? How many children? See, I have more than 5 children, and they only allow up to 5 children. Let's see, how many children? Yeah, it's stupid. Like, why can't I pay an extra couple of bucks and have 7 children? How do I change my password? How do I cancel my account? Yes, Okay, we're sorry to hear you're considering cancelling. I'm not. Please fill out this short cancellation request form. Is there a fee? You can cancel at any time. We have no long-term contracts and we never charge a fee. Oh, look, you can transfer money back to your funding source. Okay, so you can actually do that. It's just not worth it, though. Okay, choose your reason below. Account maintenance and cancellation. I don't know what that's saying. I put my email address. Choose an option below. Deactivate and cancel. Yes. Thank you. Please cancel account. Oh my god. Hello. Please cancel my Greenlight account. Thank you. I mean, I guess I'm like glad that I don't have to talk to anybody, you know? Gosh, I don't know. I guess I'll just put. They want the kid of every single submit. Your request was successfully submitted. Okay. Cool. Well, it is it's September 20th. So the question is how long is it going to take them to cancel it? I'm going to change this to request cancellation. I don't even know if I'm spelling that right, for Greenlight, because that's what I actually did. I'm going to check that off. I don't know. You know, it said it could take them like a week, so I guess we'll just have to see. But I'm going to leave this here because it is kind of one of the focus things that I have. Yeah, so I guess I need to get some modding in, but you ever just like, you want to accomplish something, but you also just don't want to? That's how I feel right now. But I don't know. I'm either going to do it before I drive for Lyft or after, but I'm going to push myself and get something done.
5 minutes later.
All right, so it's been like 5 minutes and Greenlight already responded, so whatever, we might as well look at it, right? Oh, okay. Hi, Steve. Thank you for reaching out to Greenlight. We're so sorry to hear you need to cancel your Greenlight account. Do you mind if I ask why you're interested in closing your account today? I hate this crap. Like, I know why they do it, but it's so frustrating. Like, just let me close my account. We'd love to offer you 3 free months to stay and continue to utilize our platform to help your kids with chores, allowances, and now invest. Please let us know if you'd like to accept this offer and continue to have Greenlight as part of the family. If you don't wish to accept this offer, there are a couple of steps we need you to take before we can close out your account. Okay, move any remaining funds in your child or children's account back to the parent wallet. Dude, is that even... I mean, we can take a look, but it's just so frustrating. Like, they really couldn't do that. So, alright, I'm going to check. Since we apparently have to do that. Let me check. Charlie. So, any funds left in there. Wait, why do I need to do that? They can't do that for me? Okay. To move money out of a spend control, tap into the category you want to move money out of. Click move money out. Is it just me? Oh, okay. You have to press the thing. This is so ridiculous. Like, they can do this. They're making this hard deliberately. You know what I mean? Like, whatever, guys. Oh my god. Okay, let's check each one. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Yeah, I'll just... This is ridiculous. 58 cents to the parent's wallet. This just seems a little bit of kind of overkill. Wow. There's $9 in there. maybe this was worth it. Other 9, yes. To the parents' wallet. Go. Honestly, I would probably use this if they allowed 7 children. So this is probably weird that my wife is on here, but we had 2 Greenlight accounts, so I guess I'm gonna have to cancel the other one as well. But it was cool because we could put money on these kind of extra cards that we had, and that was we could use that. We don't do it anymore because I don't know really why we don't do it anymore. Okay, yeah, there we go. So, okay, I did that. That is done. I'll confirm it. So that's the first step, and then the second step is confirm if your funding source on file is still valid. If it's not, confirm your address so we can mail you a refund check. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't really care. They can just mail a check. I'm good with that. Okay, so, all right, so what do I have to do now? Okay, let's try. Reply. Hello. I'm closing this account because I have 7 children and your account only supports 5. And your and your service only supports 5 cards. I have transferred all money back to the parents' wallet. Please go ahead and close the account. Thank you. Best, me. Send. All right. I don't know. If they reply back and say it's cancelled, I get to cross that off. That would be insane. Actually, get it all done in one day. I just have a feeling it's not going to be that simple, but I don't know. There should be a law that the moment I say cancel, you have to cancel. It's BS. Anyway, let's try and get something else done. It was so nice out today, and now it's just a giant storm, crazy rain, and unfortunately the step that I need is outside. I need that step to be able to mod in the hallway, so I don't know how much I'm gonna get done of that tonight, but I guess we're gonna find out. I've got the car on charge over there, and so that should be pretty much charged, ready for that 8:30 p.m. bonus that Lyft is giving. And so I'm going to go drive that and try and make a little money and pay off some more of those debts. Well, I know I need to work on it. I know it's on my to-do list. But I don't think I'm going to get it done tonight. I feel like I keep trying to accomplish the same task, the taping and mudding in the hallway, but I always lack the energy to really do it. And so maybe that's not something I can do through the week. I think I just have to push that off. Just have to push it off to the weekend. And so I think sometimes that's just the case, Oh man. I wouldn't say I feel like a failure, but I feel frustrated that I didn't get that done. But when I really think about it, though, I think part of the reason is that I'm not really accounting for all of the things that I'm doing. I did drive for Lyft for over an hour tonight, and I made $80, right? Which is just going to pay stuff off. But that was time and energy that I spent doing something, and I probably need to be accounting for that. Now, this weekend, when I get to Friday, well, there's a pretty good chance that I can really get some more of this stuff done. But yeah, I think as far as the evenings go, I need to keep it light. Maybe things like canceling Greenlight, maybe that makes sense because that's mostly emails and stuff like that, maybe I need to do stuff that's more administrative. And that way I can be successful. Anyway, we'll see. I think I briefly touched earlier in the video about, like projects versus tasks. Or rather, sorry, goals, objectives, and tasks. And so Michelle and I were talking about this earlier. So you obviously have goals, like I don't really know how to describe it, but to me, tasks are part of objectives, which are part of goals. And like maybe a goal is to pay off the house, but then it's just something bigger than a goal. And Michelle suggested that maybe you have a dream, like this is what you're really going towards. And I think it's important to understand the size of those things and how they relate. And so like, the dream for us is to have a nice house. The goal might be to, finish all of the things in the house. And so the objectives might be replace the flooring in a room. And the task might be to rip up the flooring and then put down new flooring. The tasks would obviously have a certain amount of time associated. But in theory, if you write all this stuff down, you could actually have a pretty good time estimation. But I wish that there was a good way for me to know what my complete dream is. Like, where does it end? Because sometimes it feels like house renovation doesn't end and working doesn't end. But like, there must be somewhere that you're going. When you decide to drive somewhere and you turn on Google Maps and it's like, hey, turn left, drive 5 miles, turn right. Well, if you don't have a direction entered and you're just driving and you're just turning random directions, you might just go in circles forever. So I think the dream is the destination. And I really want to be clear on what the dream is. Anyway, that's enough random talk for tonight. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.